Did you know that most fear is future-based? That everything that we're really afraid of is about something that's happening in the future. And what ends up happening is we project a scenario, or we write a story in regard to the future that frightens us. And what happens is we then try to resolve that problem of a future imagined event or outcome. We try to resolve it with the information we already have in our operating system, in our memory, in our neurological network. And what ends up happening is we do not have the information or the solutions already stored for a situation we haven't yet experienced. So with the coronavirus, what's happening is that people are looking for solutions in their repertoire of memory, of experiences, of the meanings they've attached to the experiences that they've had. And what they're doing is they're trying to feverishly find something that's going to help them solve a problem that's going to happen in their future that they don't understand yet. And that's what's happening right now to a lot of our society. Our society is frightened. Our society doesn't know what to do. And our society is trying to find a solution to something they haven't yet experienced. And that's what individuals are doing too. And my suggestion to you, which is a very difficult suggestion, is that we have to find and look inside a way not to project ideas, stories, imaginations, tragedy into our future before it's here. What we want to do is we want to take hold of where we are in the moment. We want to take hold of that and live there. I'm not saying we shouldn't be sober-minded and have a preparation for things that are possible that could happen, but not from a state of fear, because fear doesn't protect us. So in order to be safe, we have to have a sober mind. We have to have clarity of thought. Clarity is king. What we're looking for today is we're looking for solutions. We're looking for solutions for so many things in our lives. We're looking for solutions in our relationships. We're looking for ways to know how to do things in business that are new that we haven't even yet learned how to do yet. And what happens is then we feel like we can't do it and we give up. So I'm suggesting to you that you consider living in the now and kind of really reevaluating what you're putting into your future story. Because usually the story that we're putting around our future is based in our internal beliefs that have been there forever, probably since we're children. So what happens is we haven't spent the time to look inward enough to ask the questions that say, hey, wait a minute, is the story I'm telling myself something that I actually believe? Is the story I'm telling myself something that actually makes sense to me today in the life that I'm living in and with the intelligence that I have today? Does any of it actually make sense to me? And do I want to continue to live with it? This is what therapy does for us. It has us sit with ourselves and ask the tough questions, the questions that say, you know what, I want to finally know me. I want to finally be aware of what is going on inside of me so I can begin to create a life instead of reacting to a life that that is in my past, that hasn't happened yet. And now I'm going to recreate yesterday because that's all I have to work with. I'm going to suggest to you that you can learn to live in a state of creation as opposed to reaction. There is so much more to this, and I can offer that kind of service to you through the program that we have. The program that we have is something that's going to show you exactly the different nuances, the different things that we do as human beings that is automated. We do not know we're doing it. We live in a lifestyle of habituation. We repeatedly repeat the same exact things that we did relationally, spiritually, emotionally, socially, on all our interactions financially in our business, and we say, oh my God, how did I land here again? And the reason we landed there again is because we used the same information, the same repetitious thought loop that is running our life since we're a little child.